Welcome, everybody, to a new episode of the Two Sides of a Coin podcast. I am one of your hosts, Frank, a.k.a. Oh, they don't even we're so off, we don't even have a name for me this episode.
I just have so many curse words I want to say. Sorry, go ahead.
We can't say them. Welcome back, everyone. Again, I'm here with the squad, the family, my brothers. Of course, to the right of me, as you see him drink his iced tea, my brother Delson Triple D, helicopter man himself. I love that helicopter sound. I miss it every time I don't get to hear it. Hi, sir.
What's up, guys? Happy to be back. The iced tea has a little kick to it. I'm sure there's something wrong with it.
A little zest.
Tastes a little aged.
Ooh. Expired tea. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, last but not least,
the
fan favorite, the superstar of the show, the one you guys can't get enough of on camera. We all love we all love him. Some of us hate him. And some of us miss him. Don't let that one go be on your head there. We all know him as B-Rye, Raw Dog McGraw from the East, West, South, and North. Or as we all like to call him on here, the Kama Sutra Don. Welcome back, Nasty Some B.
Hey,
that was close. That was close.
How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Yeah, we're
great,
good,
man. It's been some time.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
You know, what's it been? 3 weeks since we cast the last? What was it? 2 or 3? 2 or 3? It's 2.
Like 2 or 3. I don't even know at this point.
It's been a while. So
last month.
Yeah, it was definitely last month for sure. We are back, episode 144. Of course, we like to start off the show by thanking everyone who is listening, watching, obviously chiming in whenever we do drop our cast. We always appreciate all the support. If you want to find us, where you go, Dels?
That. You didn't get me. I just purposely give you that silent low. Thank you guys for listening so far. For those that have been keeping up with us, this is the first time you ever clicked on our pod. Please subscribe. Once you finish listening to this episode, let us know what you think. Leave a little review on wherever you're listening. You can find us on any sort of platform that podcasts are dropped. You can find us on YouTube. To get us on YouTube, it's TWO Sides Podcast. So twosidespodcast.com//YouTube. That gets you directly to our YouTube page, and our handles at Two Sides Podcast as well. Same on Instagram, same on Twitter, same on Facebook. So that's pretty much it. I know our name is Two Sides of a Coin, but most of our handles, if not all of our handles, don't include the coin part. So just to be clear.
That's because somebody stole our name before we could take it to get patented. We'll see you in court.
You don't patent names, you mean trademark, but I got you.
You want to win this case or not?
What I'm trying to do is, if your friends can't tell you you're wrong, then they're not your friends.
Yes, but in this situation, not on camera. We try to win this case, dog.
Trademark.
So that's gonna cause you to lose the case if you don't know what a trademark.
We got $20 million.
We got $20 million on the line.
That boy Frank,
Yo,
that's like showed up to a basketball court with a whole football outfit. Like you're fighting the wrong battle, my boy.
Already, boy.
You got the helmet, shoulder pads on the basketball court.
We got $80 million riding on this.
We got 80 mil.
So many bad words I want to say, and I keep looking at the time.
Anyways, as we always like to start our show with what have we been up to or how we've grown since the last episode. It's been quite some weeks. So I don't know, whoever wants to go first, I can go first. I don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead and go first, man, because me and Brian, we basically had a tandem.
That's true. You guys did.
And then we can go. We'll bounce back and forth between me and Brian.
Okay, so here's ISO. Call up the play, coach. All right. Last 2 weeks. Where should I start? So first, there is a saying that the saying "more money, more problems." I highly believe it's true. Now that's not because I have more money.
God,
more pockets
damn.
big.
Now that I live in a home, which costed me more money.
Oh, okay.
It's now costing me still more money. First and foremost, nobody told me when you get a crib that when you get the house, spiders and ants move with you.
Mhm.
And these motherfuckers basically better start paying me mortgage because they are all up in my crib. I had to like figure something out. I had to even call Jay to be like, yo, Jay, what do I do in this situation? Jay is my friend. Shout out to Jay. What do I do? He sent me some spray to get. I'm like, damn, man, I got to get spray now. $40 spray.
Mhm.
You know what $40 do? Don't call me something from me. Goddamn. $40 spray for some damn ants and spiders all up in my crib, bro.
Part of it, I think, has to do with the fact that there was no. This is not flexing for Frank, but this is just the truth. The fact that it was newly built.
Yeah.
So I think that because that
in
line
the middle of nowhere too,
and the land was barren, and there's another place, a lot of other places being built around you, that they're finding a home,
and
like they're looking
and they
for a
trying to get
spot.
revenge on me. I
Oh
think
yeah,
that's
they
what it
took.
is.
Oh,
They trying to kill my pets. They trying to get my pets first and then me, bro.
Have you ever looked at the bright side though? Like if you get bit by an ant or a spider, you might become Ant-Man or Spider-Man. What do you think about
very
that?
true. Or it gets infected, and I gotta go to the hospital.
Hey, pros and cons.
Two sides of a coin on that.
I'm tired of people be like thinking about like if you get bit by a radioactive animal, any type of radio, you're gonna get cancer. Your hair is gonna fall off. You're gonna die.
Very much. That is probably like the 99.9% chance of what's gonna happen. The other 1 or -1 might just be you might be Spider-Man.
You guys have never heard of Peter Parker?
Yeah. Never heard him from Queens, New York.
Oh my bad, my fault.
Remember his uncle?
Yeah, got killed.
Yeah, what the fuck?
He was a wrestler.
Did you see based on a true story? And he's really good friends with Tony Stark, I heard.
Yeah. That was a billionaire, right?
That's the
Stark Industries. He's Elon's friend. Wasn't Elon in Iron Man actually? He actually was.
He was in the
Second
he was in the second
one, yeah.
No shit. I didn't
Yeah,
know
he
that.
was. Elon Musk was in the second movie.
Mm.
Anyways, yeah, that's been a big problem with me, guys. Literally insects, spiders and ants are going crazy in my crib. So, I bought a bunch of pesticide shit today, so I can try to apply it tomorrow. Let's see what happens. I'll let you guys know how that fight is going, but it's definitely annoying.
That happened to me when I lived at the house by myself over there.
Yeah. Did you do anything?
There was this liquid that I bought. I would put it on like a piece of cardboard, and it's like the droplets.
Uh-huh.
The important part of that is like you can hide it so that like the dogs won't get it.
Mm-hmm.
And I put it under the couches and put them in anywhere wet, like underneath the cabinets and stuff, and they got rid of them really quick.
Yeah.
The little sugar ants, you know.
Yeah, that's what
shitty
Jay
ass
was
ones.
telling me too. There's like these little pods that they'll go in, bro, and literally like die.
Yeah,
I did some
didn't
fucked
do-
up shit this morning. I took a boiling thing of water and I went outside, bro. And I don't know if Peter's about to kill us for this, but I went outside. I'm talking about 200 degrees boiling because I have like a fucking electric what's that water boiler for like coffee and shit instead of using a stove. Yeah. But that shit like does like 180 degrees, bro. Something crazy. Like you put your skate shit melting. Mm-hmm. Y'all put them in the I seen the ant piles outside. I threw that shit in there. Yo, bro.
Mayhem.
I felt bad because like the ants eviscerated.
They're like, oh!
Brian. I was picturing that in my head, just like
A Bug's Life.
Like
Remember
lava coming down into a hole and just eviscerating everything. I'm like, yo, I got to, man. These motherfuckers are getting in my house.
It's like Saving Private Ryan's on the fucking ground. Fucking my leg.
That's all. Like we're doing that, and what's really happening in there is like, get Stacy, get her out the car. It's just a family of ants trying to get out their home.
There's this big old like big old. It's just a bag, but there's like a powder. It's almost like sawdust, and you can put it on the end piles.
Yeah, we have to do it. We just bought it today. We have to do it after we water the grass. Like after you do the sprinklers, and then you put it on top of that ant pile.
I did that, and then I did the hot water too. I've done that already.
Yeah, I did the hot water, bro, and I was thinking that the whole time, bro. I'm like, yo, they're probably in there fucking suffering. Yeah. They're like, get Susie. All 1,700 of our kids are going to die. You know, because they're all related, since they all like kind of fuck. They all kind of like fuck one ant, which is weird.
All right, going into incest.
Yeah,
that's incest
the ant world. That ain't our world.
That's not incest in their world, Brian.
Oh, okay.
That's the only way they reproduce.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
You ever seen the Chimera ant arc, Brian?
Okay.
That's a sick arc.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been an issue. And then now I'm 2 months of water bill in, right? What would you guys say is an average water bill for you?
For a house, is anywhere between $40 to $110. 70 to 110. I'm sorry.
Okay. My last 2 ones have been $350.
What?
Yeah. So my first one, I blamed on myself because we called the water company and we're like, "Yo, why the fuck our shit so high?" And the lady was like, "How long you running your sprinklers for?" And I'm like,
2 hours.
"Well, the guy told us to run it every day." And she's like, "Are you fucking crazy?" No, she didn't say that, but she was like, "Are you crazy?" She's like, "If the city was to find out you're running your system every day, you're getting a fine." She's like, "Just run it once a week." So in my head, I'm like, "Oh shit." Like, I didn't know because the guy who walked us through the crib told me to leave it like that.
Right.
I don't know. I've never owned sprinkler system in my life.
Right.
So, whatever, we started doing that. And then our next water bill came by. But the lady on the phone had told us, like, even your next one might be a little high because you've been running it like this for so long.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, whatever. Like, it is what it is. Our next one came. That shit was higher. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, so then, crazy part is, like, I was the other day chilling with my aunt. I went to go help her with some shit. I went to the car. And, like, there's a grass patch in front of my house. You guys see my crib. Like, there's a grass patch with a tree. And there's a sprinkler there. And apparently, I guess that's a part of my system, too. So I noticed that it was pooling, like, around that sprinkler.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's fucking weird. Like, I haven't turned my shit on. Like, why is it doing that?
Leak.
So I left it, whatever. And I came back this morning, and I went to go see it again, just random. And it was pooled. So I took out, literally bare hand, took out all the water. And I'm like, let me see something. I'm going to wait till the end of the day, see if there's still water there. If there's still water coming in, that shit's leaking. Right before I came to Orlando, I looked, and it was pooling. And you could see at the very top of, like, the actual sprinkler itself, like, little bit of water draining out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, coming out. Like, it's a little stream's worth, but
Mm-hmm.
obviously significant if you're constantly running.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, motherfucker. This is shit I don't want to fucking deal with, bitch. I never had to deal with that
I'll never forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is a more extreme example about what I'm going to explain, but this is something like that I remember from Zyvan. Zyvan's one of our friends as well. He's like, yeah, you always want to move out, right? You move on your own or whatever, but nobody ever tells you about the little shit you have to worry about, like toilet paper or paper towels or toothpaste or whatever, like random shit. Like, nobody tells you about that stuff. It's not something that you would think of. Like, when you think, oh, I got to move on my own or buy a house, for example, I got to worry about the mortgage and I got to worry about the rent, the power, the water. The rest of it will be all right.
Exactly. That's literally how I thought, bro.
100%. Nobody thinks about the little shit. Zyvan told me that a long time ago and it stuck with me. Like, it's like, nobody tells you got to fucking just remember to refill your fucking toothpaste. Otherwise, you ain't got toothpaste.
Your grass, bro. Your grass looks, my grass was looking crazy, bro. Like, it looked like I lived in a crackhead house. Like, weeds and shit. I'm like, it's like, we got to do something about it. Our HOA is going to say something. I had to hire somebody to cut my shit. And even then, they cut my shit, right? It's still, like, it still didn't even look good. The guy, and I told the guy, I'm like, yo, is there something like a higher tier? He's like, oh, yeah, you got the basic shit. We just cut your shit and be out. I was like, oh, great. Thanks for telling me. Like, is there some shit you can help me make my grass look good? He's like, oh, yeah, we'll come back. Obviously, it's at a higher price point, of course. And I'm like, damn, now I got to worry about a grass bill. Like, fuck, man. This is like, I was literally sitting there today. I was like, I miss being poor. I miss when the only thing I had to worry about was badass kids.
Rent, and that's it.
Outside rent, and that's motherfucking it.
So keep in mind, like, that's one of the things that's a benefit of rent. Everybody always thinks that rent is the devil, right? Like, everybody just looks at it like that. But rent, consider that you don't have any liability
at all.
So
anything breaks, they fix it.
Exactly.
Anything you break in your crib, it's on you.
It's not a financial benefit, but it has a benefit in its own way.
Yeah, right.
So over a course of your entire life, you don't want to be renting forever. Yeah. But keep in mind, it has benefits
less
like
stress for sure. Less
stress,
responsibilities
liability,
on keeping.
But just think about your financial part. Like, you're not in the hole. Whatever the amount of the house is, like that debt doesn't reflect on the person directly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just paying the rent every month. But at the same time, it's not a sustainable way to build something for your kids and stuff like that. So
yeah, man, it's definitely. And then you gotta remember too, bro. Like we originally got this crib based off 4 people. You understand? Like, now it's only 3 of us, and my grandmother's older, and Alexis, it's just me and Alexis. So a lot of the things I have to do on my own, or like a lot of the things, I gotta figure out while trying to make sure they eye. So it's like, it's definitely a lot, bro. I'll tell you that. I'm not saying I'm fucking stressed out. It's just shit that you, just like Aldel said, I would have never thought I had to deal with shit like that. So that's...
It wasn't in the calculations.
Yeah, it wasn't in my calculations. So that's where I've been at these last 2 weeks. It's just, I've been literally fucking home. Oh, and my neighbors, bro, got a fence, and I showed it to Janer. They put a fence up, thank God, because that means it'll be cheaper for me down the line when I get one. Bro, they put up a fence, and it was weird. It was like one guy, like a boss, and then it was like nothing but teenagers working for him. And they were putting up the fence. It was super weird, bro. I never seen no shit like that.
Probably a family business.
I mean, if an Asian, black, and white kid are all family, then sure. But they were all, it was like teenagers putting up this fence.
So you're saying that's impossible?
No, I'm not saying it's... Well, you're saying we can't be equal together? And they put up... Bro, they left their fence crazy looking. Like, they left that day. And me and Alexa was like, there's no way they're going to leave it like that. Like, there was, like, panels looking like my dog can still jump in their yard. And today, a whole nother crew of old men came and took it all down and re-put it up and fixed it.
Oh, my God.
So I thought that was weird. I don't know why I'm even mentioning that. If anybody out there knows of companies that just hire straight teenage kids, let me know. Ooh, Brian's asking for something.
Oh,
with his legs crossed like that. I like it.
That's okay. Go ahead.
He's very dapper.
Dapper Brian.
Yeah. So what else have I done? Sorry, guys. That's just my home vent. I didn't get to vent to anybody. Yeah. Both my neighbors moved in now, and I think the neighbor to the left of me might be a serial killer.
Nice.
There's one guy living in a house by himself.
My kind of guy.
And I didn't know he lived in a house till like yesterday, bro, because I seen the blindfolds move. But Alexa's been telling me he's been living there, and our dog's been shitting in his yard, and he hasn't said anything. So I'm like, no way, they would have been satisfied. And today was the day I seen him. I was like,
oh yeah,
I'm like, yo, he must.
He hasn't said nothing.
He hasn't said nothing, Brian.
Yeah, he's the type that's gonna let shit boil up.
And then come kill me, huh?
Yeah.
I gotta go get me a gun ASAP.
I seen this show called like Killer Neighbors or some shit. That shit made me scared to own a home. Nigga will fucking shoot up the whole neighborhood type shit.
Yeah,
that shit is so crazy. There's like there's like a lot of instances of this shit.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy.
Yeah, man. I'll be scared of shit like that. I dead ass be thinking that shit like, yo, what if one day my neighbor just hates his fucking wife and shoots the bitch.
Yeah.
And then comes to my crib and just, since he likes Alexis, he wants to kill me.
Yo. He want to eat and he just pull up. Yo, I'm ready to eat dinner. You're like, what the fuck? And he, oh, shit.
Ow, my leg.
Oh, you suffer?
I brought cheesecake.
He's like, I brought pie. Could I come in to eat now?
Yeah. This cheesecake, stop the bleeding.
What the fuck?
He's just trying to have dinner.
Yeah. So, yeah, the neighbor thing is creeping me out too. It's like, look, even when I lived in the hood trap, like, I wasn't worried about my neighbor like that.
You had other shit to worry about.
I wasn't even worried about shit. Like, it's just weird, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely weird being a homeowner. It's just for me. It's maybe I'm so institutionalized to believe that.
Like now living in an apartment is
like I've just been living in these four walls with four people above to the side of me below. Like I'm not bro. I be tweaking at night sometimes. I hear shit. I get scared because I have to put up my blinds. Which, by the way, if you come next time, Brian, I might need your help. Being that you're the tallest.
Oh, shit.
My dog barks at everything outside now, and good point where I was getting, like, me being institutionalized. Like, my dog is. I got her as a puppy, and she's lived in an apartment all her life.
How old is she?
So she could never see outside of the apartment. You understand? Like, couldn't see outside who walks by, nothing. Only hears. Now that she could see outside and she see things, bro, I've never heard Shiva bark more in my life, ever. And we have to keep putting her in the cage because, like, sometimes we on phone calls and shit like that. She'll just bark at shit. So that's annoying. Yeah. I mean, but it's still great. I like the peace and quiet at least.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's
you'll find your way.
Yeah, that's definitely still. Yeah, exactly. I'll find my way. Now I gotta fucking call a plumber tomorrow to come out, or have somebody come fix my shit.
That's somebody that has to work on irrigation. That's not necessarily a plumber.
I know. I gotta call him. the people who put in my actual irrigation system.
Right.
Because my shit's too new for that to be broken like that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, what else? Let's see. How did I grow as a man? Well, I just told you guys.
Wow.
Two restaurants I went to, guys. Brian went to recently. We've been telling Delson to go too. They received Michelin stars.
Juju got a Michelin star?
Juju got a Michelin star.
Yeah.
And that sushi spot. I don't think I told Delson about the sushi spot. But
Yeah, you did.
I did?
The stand-up little spot?
The only standing sushi bar in the entire country?
They're both from the same owners, you said?
No. I thought they were. But they're two
okay.
separate. Yeah, the person who owns Juju owns Tori Tori and owns...
Domu.
I lied. The person that owns Juju and Susaru, which is in the other side. Person that owns Domu, Tori, and the sushi spot is the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah. And all three of his restaurants are Michelin starred.
Tori is too?
That's what me and Alexa was like, Tori is too?
Tori hitting though.
And I
that
told
food
her
is
like,
good.
Tori is, you gotta understand, like, Michelin star is not just based off quality of food, it's also like ambiance and experience. So like Tori is cool. And I like Juju better, to be honest, than Tori. Like, it's supposed to be the same concept, though.
Mm-hmm.
Except Juju's feels a little more authentic to me.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah. I love the fact that they got Michelin stars after I went to them. So, just want to say I discovered them.
It means you picked it?
I'm the one who found them out.
You the one that did
the only one.
When they seen me, they were like, I like how this guy goes.
Michelin star! I fucking hate this guy.
Started Michelin.
What the hell? I didn't do that. I did not do that.
So for those that didn't understand that joke that's not from Orlando, I want to at least cue you in into why he made that little... those are all Asian restaurants.
Yes.
So that was his Asian accent talking about Michelin star. Just in case.
Wow.
Yeah, that was...
You guys didn't know what he was talking about.
Do that.
I got you.
Who did it?
You. I don't make fun of any race.
But doesn't that kind of add back to our conversation, Delson and Bryan? Like, Orlando's food scene is on the come up.
This is here.
Sure.
Yeah, and there was two other spots that we haven't even seen yet. A new Filipino restaurant that's close to that sushi spot that got a star. That's one we could just walk in. And then they have a new Korean restaurant, bro. But it's in Winter Park. And it's a course dinner, though. Like, you have to pay like $160 for the course.
Nah, I'm not eating no octopus. You know they're gonna get octopus.
You don't like octopus?
Not like that.
Oh, I like octopus.
Not like no fucking tentacle.
For real?
Yeah.
That's the best part.
I can't.
I love that shit. Yeah, man. But that goes back to our conversation we had a few casts ago. Like, Orlando's food scene is definitely on the come up, and I'm liking it a lot. I like that it's a lot of individual spots. It's not like chain restaurants and shit like that. It's like actual people from here creating businesses out of food and culinary experience. And, getting to try these different places gets to excite me because, like, for a while here, we were known as, like, Ale House, Chick-fil-A, Public Subs, and Four Rivers. And now it's like, oh, we got Filipino food, Korean food, Japanese food, Hispanic food. Like, we got a lot of stuff here now, man. It's definitely, I do miss the food scene out here, like, living where I'm at. All I really get to eat now is, like, compra.
Fucking compra.
Fucking compra. Shit get boring.
Just going in the pantry eating regular ass food.
I definitely don't eat as much fast food as I used to, though, because it's not accessible to me like I used to be.
I want to eat some Culver's, bro. I haven't tried that shit yet.
Yeah, Culver's so good.
What?
You have it?
We had Culver's together. What are y'all talking about? We had it in Vegas.
I never had Culver's before.
We had it in Vegas.
Bro,
Vegas?
We did not have
when
Culver's
we went
in
to
Vegas.
the Grand Canyon, we stopped for food.
Nah, I think that was
That
Sonic's.
was Culver's, Brian. I'm telling you, it was Culver's. We stopped at Culver's.
That was Sonic's, bro.
No, it was Culver's because I got the tenders. I clearly remember. It was Culver's.
It was Culver's.
That was the first time I ever been to Culver's. At that was
I
the
thought
time.
I thought that was like either Sonic's
I swear to God, it was a Sonic's, dog. I swear to God.
Oh, okay.
Fuck no, I can't even tell you. I think the last time I've been to Sonic's was with Delce. Strawberry cream slush. That's what she said. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, honest, ain't been on shit. Not really much, really. I mean, you guys know I live in the boonies, So if I'm not over here on the weekend, I'm there in the crib doing this
Baking back being boo.
and playing with Majenka. I learned that from my British friend.
And your friends. Now he has friends from Britain.
Wow.
Played one game with them.
5 of them.
Wow.
5 British guys. And by the way, Janker is your penis.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
And they taught you what a penis was?
Yeah,
5 guys.
They kept asking me, "Hey, mistaken. You know what Jenka is?" I'm like, "No, I don't." "Oh yeah, you go play with Jenka later." I'm like, "What?" They would say like little shit like that.
They make fun of you and shit like that.
Yeah, like they'll say shit like that. Anyways,
go play
all right.
with Jenka later.
What about you? Use both. Who wants to?
Oh shit!
You want to go first?
Who's been up to what?
All right. So part of the reason why we missed was because Brian and I were on a trip. So we were on a trip. You gonna let me talk?
My bad. I thought you were skipping it.
Oh, that's literally the whole point. I'm just gonna the entire story. I'm gonna talk about the trip and not say where I went.
Yeah, I thought you was about to do that. My
bad. Anyways, we went to a trip. Brian and I are both from Boston, so we went back home on a trip because one of my brothers, it was his birthday, and me and Brian and I were we're 2 of 6 children. There's 5 boys and 1 girl. But anyways, one of my brothers got in an accident. So he got in an accident sometime in the fall, and it was his birthday. And my sister.
That was last year?
Mm-hmm. It was in the fall last year.
Oh shit! I thought it was before that.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad accident, limb-wise, and God, thanks to God, he's still here. He's still moving around. He's thriving. He's doing his thing.
That's what's up.
So I'm really grateful for that. But it was his birthday, and my sister thought it was a good idea earlier. Like I want to say in January, she hit us up about going over there and surprising him, and we were able to do that. The awesome part about it was that it was the first time in my entire life that all my siblings were able to be at the same place at the same time. And when we pulled up, a lot of shit happened in between.
White people are not gonna understand the significance of that moment.
It's not understandable from white people. I I feel like Hispanic people are the worst with the half siblings thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Like any other race doesn't have the half siblings thing popping off.
Not as hard like how we do.
Actually, I'm gonna even be more specific. I feel like the island Hispanic countries are the worst at that.
Having like what? Half siblings?
Yeah, like left and right.
Left and right.
Like I'm thinking like the other Hispanic countries, and I can't think of a lot of other ones that have a lot of half siblings.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I don't know one Hispanic family. Well, actually, I might know one, but outside of that doesn't have like a half brother sister.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't think of one. Okay, y'all sit here thinking about it. One family, and I'll say it after the cast. I know, but everybody else kind of has like a half. Either doesn't have a sibling or has a half sibling in some way.
Nah, there's a few.
I'm sure there's
within our fan group we have a few already.
Yeah, my girl is the only child.
That's what I said.
Yeah. He said either or they don't have siblings at all.
Oh, okay.
But all right, so long story less long before we get too crazy. Because of the fact that we have so many half siblings, it was difficult for our entire life to get us all together at the same time. So, first and foremost, Brian knows this. It was just dope to go back. Brian hasn't been there since 2011.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, over 10 years
since
you moved.
Yeah.
He never went back,
bro.
That's
crazy.
Yeah, first takeaway is that the shit doesn't change that much.
Never, not Northeast at least.
Yeah, it doesn't change that much. The city looks very similar to when we left, as far as like our hometown ish. I mean, we didn't spend a lot of time there, but it was emotional, man. I'm gonna be honest, because seeing everybody, because my brother he went through that accident, and he pulled up and he had no idea. We got his ass good. So I'll tell you, his daughter, my niece, she was coordinating the surprise portion of it, keeping him occupied in order for him to get lured to the Airbnb that we were staying at. So at the Airbnb, it was me, Brian, Chanti, my sister, my brother, and then my other brother came that lives in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
So all of us were there just waiting for Henderson basically to pull up. My brother Henderson. And she coordinated the whole shit. She had to fucking trick him because he knows the streets like the back of their hand. So they had to blindfold him and everything in the whip.
They had to blindfold him in the car because if not, he would have been like, "Yo, where
This is
the
not
fuck
a
you going? This ain't the restaurant. Like y'all not going towards any restaurant because he just knows the streets like that."
yeah.
So they had to blindfold him. They blindfolded him the whole way there. We could see him. It was funny. We see him out the window like trying to make it to the fucking getting guided all the way to the porch and got brought up and.
And mind you, Brian and I aren't really surprise people.
Yeah, I fucking hate that shit.
We don't
I was trying to spoil the surprise earlier that day. I was tired of waiting already.
Yeah, my sister.
I was like, nigga, let's just call this nigga. Fuck this. Let's tell him to come through. He'll come through faster.
That'd be fucked.
I was tight, man. I was just annoyed already. We was there chilling for no reason. We was just there chilling, wanted to see him already.
Yeah, we were like just doing dumb shit, like going to like walking
CVS
around
and shit.
Like we were just getting some shit for like my brother pulling up. Got the festivity necessities like liquor and food and
things to partake in that are legal in Boston,
like piñata.
Yeah.
It was a good time. Anyways, but yeah, so when he pulled up, bro, I think you seen the video, right?
Yeah.
On Instagram.
I seen it actually.
He didn't know what the fuck. On my what?
I seen it on your sister's page.
Right.
When I first seen it, it was when she posted it.
Yeah, that shit was kind of crazy, man. Yeah, but it was a good experience. So basically, he just broke down, man. Not for long. It was like moments.
And after that, we just started.
It was lit.
Yeah,
Literally, maybe 10 seconds later, and it confirmed, right? If you had any doubt that we were siblings, just confirmed it. He screamed shots.
Who, Henderson?
He took the jacket off.
He said, "Where the shots at?
Where the shots at?"
Hey,
and then went straight to it. And it was after that, it was just lit, man. It was a really good time. His daughters were there, so my nieces were there. They're older, of course, and we had a family thing. My dad even pulled up, which is a whole nother thing.
That's even a rarer sight.
Nah, that shit was the rarest sight.
We seen a shiny the other day, nigga.
Seeing that, yo, compared to seeing your pops catching a shiny Pokemon, insane.
Yeah, bro.
But I mean, it kind of said some what you're trying to say, like
but he was there. But he was there. It was cool, man. All of us there. It was definitely a moment where, like, it's just like one of those moments that you're not gonna forget,
right? Because it's such a rare, far few between, like you said, it's your first time being with all your siblings. That had to be something, like,
for sure.
Like, even, like, I think we spoke about it, like, even your dad saying what he said of, like, yo, I can't believe I'm here with my kids. Like,
fact.
Like, for him, that's got to be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
And it puts, and I try to
I don't
take.
want that many kids. I'm gonna be straight up with y'all.
Hell no.
Fuck no.
I think two.
Two is good, bro.
A pair is good. A pair is good.
Yeah. They can play with each other and shit. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, as my life progresses, I don't know. I don't know if I will adopt kids, meaning like the other person might have kids, or I'll have more. I don't know if that'll happen. But I mean, two kids is cool. Shit. I'll put it like that.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'm not putting it past shooting up the club one more time or two, but I ain't trying to have him.
He just wants. He's just talking.
That boy giving a good advice.
That boy just talking about practice.
I just want to practice.
You just want to practice?
We ain't talking about the game. we talking about practice.
Bitch, every time I shoot is in game. Ew.
That boy bring
every
it.
Time.
That boy bring every time.
I gotta be out.
But I think what was I saying? Nah, I just try to take moments like these and take them and take perspective from them and learn from them. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, being that you guys had a moment like that with your family, did it bring a different perspective for you all, and appreciation for what that word family really means? Like, granted, like, we have us, right? Like, it's us. Because a lot of, like, the connectivity that a lot of us have is, most of us aren't really
our adoptive family.
Super close with our immediate family that lives somewhere else.
Right.
Like, we love them. Of course, they're our family. But Brian, even, you just finished saying it yourself. Brian hasn't been back to Boston in over 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, that's something. That's a decade of time that you went without being with your family. And it's not saying it's your fault.
I've seen them in
it's
between,
just life.
but
right. But it's just life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really thought about it, maybe when y'all had that moment, you guys probably thought, like, shit, we probably should have did this earlier. Like, earlier in our lifetime.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, try to make that happen. Why we wait so long? Like, experiencing that with your siblings, having that moment is like, fuck, we should have 8 of these already in our lifetime. And it sucks that we have one, but maybe that is the spark that starts these traditions. Like, hey, every year, let's get together. Let's see each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the type of things, at least I would have took from me.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No, that's dead ass for sure. I mean, we were all talking about that even before we left. That we wanted. We already was trying to like think of another reason to get together. But this shit, we shouldn't have a reason. We could just fucking get together, you know?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
It sounds fucked up.
What have we trying to tell you? Like, we don't need a reason to do anything.
Yeah.
It sounds fucked up, bro. But my brother had to almost die for that shit to happen.
Yeah, that is
that shit is sick, dog.
It's a fucked
we aren't that
thing.
busy.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing that I thought to myself is like, nothing that we do is that important that we shouldn't take time away for the people that are important around you. Like,
in your life.
Whether it be like like Brian was saying, I don't know if he finished saying it or not, but my adopted family, my friend, which is everybody here in Orlando, that's the family that I've had for the most part of my life. And then my biological family,
right?
Like, that's a whole other thing. We should always take time to do that because these jobs and these things that we do that occupy time aren't as important as spending the time that we have because it's fleeting. Like, it's always going to be moving away. And it's important to just curate those relationships because those are people that really give a fuck about you. Whether they talk to you every day is a whole other conversation.
Yeah,
but do they give a fuck about you? Would they lay the hatchet down if they had to for you? They would, you know? You got to show appreciation just by sometimes just being present.
And that was another thing probably you guys took away was like, yo, you being around your family like that and your brain is like, yo, I know we're family. I know we're blood related. Like, but you don't know that person that well because you don't have those deep conversations or that time spent with them. Like, that's kind of been like my thing in these past few years. Like, you know, same, like I was just trying to say, I didn't grow up with my immediate blood family. I grew up with you guys. So like my thing was like, all right, well, I'm the oldest sibling. I try to keep a connection with them in some way. Even if it's an individual conversation, like, yo, just you know, figure out who they are and what they like and how we can be compatible as, you know, family. Because we're all different people at this point of our lives. You guys have kids. Like, I don't know if Henderson or Ronald has ever even met your kids yet, you know, but I'm pretty sure one day you guys would like for them to meet their real uncles, their you know, their real cousins and shit like that. And those type of moments, you Delson just saying, we don't know how many we're gonna get of them. I told Delson the other day, we was on a conversation. I said, yo, there's this girl that was married happily in her career. I went to school with her. You know, looked like a joyful person, and she killed herself. She died of suicide, and no one knows why. No one, maybe the wife does, but for me, when I see things like that, it's like, man, you never know, man. It's just like someone could easily portray the happiest, successful life and be so fucked up inside. And I'm not trying to compare her to like y'all family. I'm just saying like, that can happen to anyone, and you definitely don't want that happening to an immediate family, at least without trying to know what's going on in their life. If you know someone's troubled, you could possibly put your hand in there and help, you know, but you don't know that because you don't have that opportunity or even or giving yourself the opportunity to try to connect with your family because, like you said, life gets in the way. It's happened to me. I'm definitely, you know, culprit of that. I definitely won't try to be better at, even if it's text message, like, talking, making sure, yo, how you doing today? You all right? You good? Your mental good? All right.
That's
good.
True.
I'm happy. Even if it's a 10-minute conversation, I'm going to hit you up in a day or two again to ask you the same shit just to see where you at. Maybe it changes that day. But I think that's something that we can all do, you know, for each other. With our immediate family, you know, with our family, our adopted family we grew up with, I think we can all be better at putting actual time aside to just focus on how we all are, communicate with each other, lean on each other, and figure out time to spend with each other. It doesn't have to include, like you just said, events or tragedies that could have happened, such as Henderson being, you know, injured in his accident.
And then I went to the strip club with my dad.
Woo! That's an awesome experience.
Yeah, that shit was like the funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
So just to
yeah.
Any
Brian
chicken
dove
and
right
waffles in this one?
Nah, no food, no food.
Okay.
So that shit was
They probably give you clam chowder in the strip club in Boston.
Nah, they don't do
Hey,
that.
oh my god, you guys probably had to eat the clam chowder out of a cup stuck in between her butt.
Clam chowder straight out the clam, boy.
Or you took a shot of clam chowder out her ass.
Diablo.
She shot that shit
in Delson's mouth.
She get that?
She get that?
Yeah.
So me and
is this clam?
Is this clam? This tastes fishier than normal.
Yeah.
No, it tasted fishier than clam chowder.
What were you saying? So yeah, after we was lit as like we were just super gone, my brother was like, "Yo, let's keep partying. Let's go somewhere." And we didn't know where the fuck to go. So he's like, "Yo, let's pull up to the strip." I don't even know if we knew that we were going to the strip club. Did we know that?
Yeah, Henderson's like, "Yo, bro, you down to go to the strip club?"
Oh,
like,
yes, you're right. Yes. You're right. So of course, me being me, I have to be designated driver. So I jump in the driver's seat in my fucking dad's. It was dad's whip, right? Yeah, dad's whip. And we all fucking hightailed it over there, bro.
Cracking up, drug, lit.
So just to put in perspective for the listeners, imagine going to the strip club with your brother, your two older brothers. This is from my perspective, at least.
Yeah.
My dad, my two nieces, their boyfriend, bro. Stephanie and Brittany were right there. Right in front of the stage.
It was Brittany's first time bringing her boyfriend around her dad. And she brought her around her dad, her uncles.
It was her first time bringing her boyfriend around the fam, and she decided to do it at the strip club?
No. Remember, it was the surprise birthday. I
was about to say.
Remember, it was the surprise birthday, though.
Okay.
And then he came with us. It was his first time at the strip club. We deadass took him to his first. Yeah, right.
Hey, anytime you go with the new fan, you got your new shorty.
Yo, this is my first time.
Wherever they take you, it's my first time. Right?
He walked in. He's like, "Oh, Sky's here." I mean.
Yeah.
You know what? It's crazy. I didn't even think about that at the time. I didn't even think about that.
What?
DKK is his first time.
Bro, come on, bro.
Yo.
Any real one, y'all know what's up. Like, you never tell your girl, like, yeah, I did this. Like, you take a shorty to your first date. You always take shorty to the restaurant you took.
They
the
say his
shorty
name
to.
is some shit. The stripper says his name. Hey,
is that you, Ezekiel? You bad?
Yo, hold on, Frank. Leave that one. Kill that one with the restaurants. Don't talk about that.
What? Oh, I'll give it up too much sauce.
Yeah, they'd be like, I've heard about this spot. I heard it's good. Bitch, I've been here all month.
Yeah. Oh my God, I've never been here. Me either. I've been dying to come here.
Yeah, I heard it's amazing.
Yeah, and then you're at the restaurant with them, so that you like start suggesting shit you know you love. You're like, yo, this looks really good, right?
Yeah.
All right, go back. We gotta click that one.
No, I'm just thinking about the
in
boyfriend.
there with your nieces. Homeboy says first time at the.
It was either going to be the first time or the first time for him, anyways. But yeah, it was lit, bro. We went up to the bar, and Brian says this best, but like Dad just looked confused as to why we were so proficient in how we were moving around.
Like we were just like making transactions, changing ones, getting drinks. He was like just staring at us. I'm like, yo, what was wrong? And he's just like, imagine you're here with Mason. Yeah. And he's over here buying drinks and throwing ones at strippers, and I'm just like, yeah, you got a point there.
It's just
I would feel a little bit. I would be like, what the fuck?
What did I create?
Yeah, fact. And that also goes back to what I was saying, right? Like not seeing your kids for so long and not having that individual relationship. Like your brain for your dad is probably he remembers you too as.
Kids.
Little Delson, little Delson and Bryan. Like,
yeah.
I can't picture my kids in the strip club because I don't. The last experience I remember, they like fucking video games and music. Like,
yeah, it's still.
And then now you grow, and he's like, "Oh my God, my son Delson's eating fucking clam chowder out of a."
You was dead ass doing that? I want to see it.
In the Boston strip club.
Yeah.
That's the Boston special.
You know what's kind of
chowder butt shot.
I don't want to give this spot a shout out, but I'm going to just because the name is fucking doesn't make sense to me.
What's the name?
It was DB Golden Banana,
and it was dead ass yellow letters. And it was a big ass banana.
Yeah. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Golden banana. You guys walked in.
He knew about it already.
Henderson knew about it.
And you guys walked in.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. They should have called a strip club.
Is this a Magic Mike strip club with that name?
That would have been funny as fuck. We walked in, it was mad niggas. That shit would have been hilarious.
All got outfits. There's a golden banana where this shit's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that after we left. I was like, why are we here?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Shit.
I'll tell you this: there was a lot of mashed potatoes.
Okay, Tootsie's compared to that place. Like, how did you feel? Experience-wise, being that it's technically your first strip club outside of Tootsie's.
The level it's just not the same. The thing there's pros and cons.
Okay.
Tootsie's, you feel like a victim there.
Dude.
As a man, they're just attacking you for money. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
It's just a reality.
We've seen it. Like, we would like to sit down and just watch, like, the old dudes.
And
get
we didn't give
pregnant.
him not one penny, right, guys?
Never. We were faithful men.
It's a good thing I left with 100 ones in my pocket. The same
went
way I
in-
walked in.
Delson, I went. The same way I walked in.
I walked out the same way I walked in.
With
Head
the
up
100
high,
singles I
pockets
put.
full.
I hear you, brother. Okay, so they're Predator at Tootsie's. What are they like at Golden Dildo?
Cool.
They were
Chill.
talking to you and
Chill?
shit.
So,
Talking
like,
to you,
what?
pussy
Chill,
all
like,
wet.
what? Come up to you. Yo, you want a lap dance? You think I should do my taxes today? Like,
No.
that
They
type
didn't
of
even
chill?
ask you for lap dance.
Okay.
No, they just be like, hey, how you doing today?
Uh-huh.
How y'all doing? Y'all need anything?
That's it. Y'all want something
You
to
was at
drink?
Clam Chowder.
I want the number 3. That's a number 3.
You
know-
know,
let's
you
talk
know,
about-
The
you can get.
number 3 is the butt clam
Yeah.
chowder.
That's the
The clam chowder butt shot.
That's number 3.
you know the name of the episode's Clamp Chowder, right? Just so we're all the same page.
I just keep, you know why I keep picturing that? Because, fam, we were at Tootsie's and Shorty Dad put a cup of her ass and had her shoot dollars into the cup.
All like, yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. That's tell him.
Oh, no. What, hit him with the cockback scheme from long range?
Yo,
I think it was Delson who hit it, right?
I did.
Delson was the one.
First
you know
shot.
what's crazy is that one of the strippers did the same thing. She took one of the guy's hats and made
Oh, I
us shoot ones
forgot.
into
I
the
forgot
hat.
about that. You're right.
That's a
in the Golden Dildo strip
yeah.
club?
Golden banana.
Oh,
Come
my
on.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Young bull. I like
So
that
wait,
kid.
A young bull was there.
He was with
took
us,
The
yeah.
stripper took the hat, and then what she did?
No, she like, what did she put the hat? Like between the titties? I don't know.
No, she had her legs open and she had the hat covering her in between spot.
Okay.
And
And
then
we
we
were
were
Shot
shooting in
dollars
there.
in between.
We were shooting dollars in there. I did not make not one. I hit her in the face.
Okay.
Didn't make one in there. I was trying to make
Yo,
a backboard. That had quarters in it.
Why you throw $8? You like chip a tooth?
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
son. Okay.
Yo, and you know what's funny is
What's
like,
the level of badness, D? I gotta ask.
I'll
you.
tell you.
Like,
So
Tootsie
I saw this.
bad,
I'll
or
say
better
this.
shorties over
I'll say
there?
this story because I told my dad this story
Okay.
in the strip club, and I think it's important just for us, and then everybody can have this lingo. I learned this from an OG at my job,
Okay.
so I just want everybody to know what this is. So
Oh,
there's a lot of Franks in there.
Franks.
Franks.
Bunch of me.
Mm-hmm.
Sexy, wealthy, debonair men.
Debonair.
Frank. So Frank.
Who
you ever
is
heard
that
of?
me, bro?
There's a famous artist out there,
Uh-huh.
by the name of Frank.
For real?
Frank Sinatra.
Oh, okay. My
Right.
bad.
So Frank Sinatra, right? So if you say Sinatra and you say Spanish,
Sin atrás.
Sinatra.
Oh, got it.
So if the shorty is without, sin atrás,
What does that mean in English?
that means they ain't got no ass. You call them Frank.
Oh,
Damn.
that's the term?
Yep. That's what I learned from my OG man.
Okay,
Now,
so
now
the-
you can't use it no more.
So the shorties
Oh.
in there.
Don't put everyone on game.
The
Well,
shorties
that's
in there
fine.
had the
The
same
people that
back
listen
as
to our
Bryan.
pod, they on game. The rest of the world, fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like on the level like Bryan to like Ice Spice.
Yikes.
Like what was they?
That's like the same thing. So we had to do another example.
They had no ass.
Brian missed
That's
that.
a damn, Bryan. What
Bro.
you got back there, my boy?
Brian got the Ice Spice ass over there.
Diantre, papi. Tú
I
eres
got
dominicano.
a little cape back there, boy. Don't sleep on you, boy. I got a little something in I got a little junk in the
Yo,
trunk.
what? That's crazy. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I hate when Jay says that to me. So,
I
What,
know- I
he
know
says
you-
that
I
you
get
got junk
mad.
in your trunk?
that shit's mad uncomfortable.
Because you think he's serious.
Like I don't mind all the other jokes, but that shit makes
That's what gets you
me,
tight.
that one gets me.
That says a lot about you. You know
that
what I'm
weirds
saying?
me out.
You know what's the worst part about it?
No, nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
You see how high he's sitting up on that chair,
Yeah,
boy?
yeah.
There's a pillow back there, boy.
That thing thangin', dog.
Yeah, I'm so happy I got Alexis because if I was single, I'm not getting no girls with y'all.
Hey.
We ain't let you get wild for shit.
Saying I got the Ice Spice is crazy.
Yo, that boy out there, he be out there calling dudes munch and shit.
Yeeksin.
Yo,
Out here double cheeked up. You heard that video?
On a Thursday afternoon.
Hold on, bro. Who?
Yo, fuck.
That's
Fuck
crazy.
you thought this was,
So-
bro.
Yo, that
y'all
should be
today,
it. Y'all
man?
should put the Clam Chowder title and me as Ice Spice.
Damn. Nah.
Nah, I ain't doing that to you, bro. Nah, bro.
Seeing Frank with a little orange afro would be crazy.
Yo, see Frank. We gotta take a serious picture of Frank though, and then just put the Ice Spice wig on
Mad
him,
serious face. With
like
the ice.
a real picture of Frank.
Yeah.
That
No,
sound good.
you gotta get me put my face on her right as she's doing her move. The one that
No,
she
not
put
the
her
butt
hand-
wipe. Not
Nah.
the
You know
butt
which
wipe.
move I'm talking about? The
Not
one
the
she
butt
put her
wipe.
hand on her butt, like
Nah.
her gooch, and she hides it.
Nah, you can't do that.
Nah.
Nah, I'm not
You're
gonna do
not
it.
allowed.
I'm not doing that.
That is not allowed.
Okay,
But
so the
anyways.
strippers in Boston got no butt.
They
titties,
had the
they
mashed
got
potatoes.
Okay, they had the mashed potato
yes,
sandwich.
for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It was just flipped. Like the proportions were
Okay,
like flipped.
okay.
Maybe that's
they
just
were
the
all
market.
white. Or where were they? Mixed,
No, they were
mixed women.
mixed women.
Yeah,
No,
it's a different one.
What was the baddest one you're seeing there? Like, if you had to say, like, oh, she was the baddest.
I don't know.
no, either.
Yeah, she had some shorty with the
So
mashed
nobody
potatoes.
caught your attention, like,
Yeah, shorty with the mashed potatoes. I almost damn near lost my phone. I fucking forgot to pay my tab.
Yeah, they called Brian up. Brian couldn't find his phone.
damn,
It had me gone, boy.
embarrassing the Dominican.
It had me missing, boy.
You embarrassing. Everybody already paid out, ready to go. Mr. Brian Santana.
And I'm just over here drooling on the stage.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Where's my girl?
What was her name?
I don't know, dude.
Oh, so
Nah,
you must have
Diamond
you didn't love her as much as
Girl. I
you
don't
love Shorty
know.
from Tootsies.
I'm not. Oh,
Brian didn't like anybody from Tootsies.
Facts.
Neither did you.
That's true. I did it. I think I actually went home early.
All I'm gonna say is I love.
Anyways,
You love
but yeah,
love.
it was that was an experience, bro. Going to the
Yeah.
strip club with your dad was an experience.
That's
That,
For sure.
I wish I
on
could
top
say
of
that.
everything else, like on the emotional side, the funniest shit ever is just seeing my dad in the strip club in the back, like he a bouncer. Like he was like in the not in the back, but like he was behind us in like a chair like this one,
Yeah.
and just watching us fucking like he was like the coach.
He
And
was
just
like
watching us move around and
he,
shit.
he was like at like when you take your kids to the playground and you just sit on the bench and watch
Yes.
them play.
Yes.
Except this was the adult version.
Yeah.
He brought all his kids to the adult
look at
playground
these
and just
damn
watch all
kids.
y'all play.
Running around.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Yes. That's 100% what the picture was.
Yeah.
There was a fucking Italian mafioso dude at the door.
He was probably looking at all y'all too, Delson. He was like, "Who's that? It's Brian. Como mío. It's so nasty, man.
Nasty baby.
It's como yo."
That's funny, bro.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That sounds lit. That sounds like it was a great fucking
Yeah, it
weekend.
was. It was
Yeah,
fun
I mean,
fuck,
as
bro.
far as the rest of it was mostly just in the city,
Yeah.
and we got to eat and
Oh, you
drink.
guys
and-
got to explore the city a little too.
yeah, we got to take Chanti to the city. She hasn't been with us, obviously, and Brian hasn't been in a long time.
Yeah.
All we did was really just drink around a
Anything
couple
different
places.
about Boston? Like the city itself? Like anything?
I mean, I was really close to where I stayed the last time I went, and there was a new Guy Fieri restaurant there.
Oh yeah.
And that shit was really good. I had this mac and cheese burger that won like a gazillion awards,
It was
and that
good?
shit was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was hitting. I kind of wish
That
I
shit
would
was
have
hitting.
that right now.
She was him.
Yeah,
Was
that
it?
shit-
Some beers. We was drinking all day. That shit was fun, man.
yeah, it was a good time.
That's what's up, bro.
man.
That's
I went
good.
to Mike's Pastries.
Is that good?
That's like a known spot. That
Bro.
should be they have line at the door, cash
They only
only.
came in lucky, bro. We got in there when there was like no one there.
Oh yeah.
We fucking snuck in that bitch. Fucking got some cannolis. Them shits was fucking crazy.
Fire.
Yeah, they were really good.
And then when the closer you get to it, the more people walk out those white, like the iconic Mike pastry boxes.
Mm-hmm.
For those that haven't been, it's just like more closer and closer. You see more and more of those boxes.
People with them fucking boxes, so you're like, damn, them shits gotta be good.
They gotta be good.
You pull up, them shits is gas, bro. It's just like a storefront. It's just a storefront, big ass door. That's it. You go in. Yo, what do you want? You better know what the fuck you want.
Yeah, you better hurry the fuck up.
We got like 1,000 people behind you.
You see this? You're not the only motherfucker here.
Chocolate cannoli? That's it?
You're
okay,
there, you're
like,
fucking
cannoli.
Fucking miss Boston.
Cash only. Cash only. That's the part that threw me off.
Yeah, there's a lot of places like that in Northeast, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of places it'll be like cash only. Okay.
How they gonna
sounds good, man. So you guys did all the cool stuff. You didn't do more of the like old historic look at the old shit racist stuff.
No.
Nah, we didn't do that because we didn't really have racist stuff. We didn't really have a lot of time like that because it was a weekend. If we went for a week, I would have definitely been down to go on one of those old ships and shit on old Ironsides. I did that for a field trip. That shit was tight.
For real?
They call it Ironsides because this is mad random. But they shot it with cannons and shit, and they would bounce off.
Oh,
and that shit is still there.
Sounds like a fucking One Piece.
That ship is still there.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's dope. Okay, that's up, man.
But no.
Oh, I definitely want to go to Boston.
Like, that's on my list. I want to go,
especially for the food. Like you guys know, I love food, and I know Boston's known. They got the oldest. I don't know if you guys knew, but they have the oldest oyster chowder restaurant.
Of course they do.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but it's like, that shit was like the oyster restaurant was like 1853. Something.
Bro, we went to a town over there. It said founded in 1620 something, bro. That's wild. I was like, what the fuck?
That's wild. 1620 something is crazy.
It was like 1624 or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
That's the type of shit I like though. Like seeing stuff like that. Like for me, it's like, yo, this is really where America birthed that. Like,
I can tell because
we went from here to the rest of the country. Like, it's crazy to think.
We had a brief stint at one B&B, and that shit. It was so old that we could have fallen through the whole house.
That shit felt.
That's how big we were.
With the B&B I was at.
So
it was just we had one night at one B&B. Like there were some issues with Airbnb. They fucked up. But anyways, the first house we were at, it was like gonna implode if we walked any harder.
Bro, we were tiptoeing and literally you could hear it through the whole entire fucking place.
Yeah.
One little step on the stairs, it's like, and especially our big asses. It was like, like that ass. Like
I went upstairs. I went upstairs and I came back downstairs. And Brian's like, "Yo, what the like? Yo,
why are you stomping?"
And I was like, wow. I was tiptoeing. I was like,
Delson, I could hear you down here. Like if you would dead ass stomping your feet hard. Mm-hmm. It looked like a place that
and the crib's still small as fuck over there, huh?
Bro, the shit was like this.
Yeah,
that one was the second place we went to was bigger,
nice.
But the first, but the first one was like that. It was super small. It was like fucking Anne Frank lived there or some shit.
Oh shit.
That's what it reminded me of. Like the upstairs was like attic-y and shit. I was like,
fuck it. It felt like Prohibition. I said Prohibition at least 100 times in that house.
Yeah.
Like, cause I was like, I feel like this is like the Prohibition house. Like that's how old it was. The paintings look like.
This is where they signed the Declaration.
Yeah, there was definitely. Yeah, I don't know.
That ass. They slept that night there.
Think
about
they
fucking wrote it.
Old people fucked in that house.
Yo, definitely.
They even know how to fuck. It was just two people with mad hairy vaginas and penises having sex at that time.
What's up with your boy?
Just stinking, smelling like fucking armpits and stench.
There was like no hygiene, like no soap and shit.
Nah,
so they were like straight up fucking hairy with like plaque and like no teeth brush, like
just scurvy
in that same house yesterday.
Scabies.
Imagine the yem that smelled from those old people.
God damn.
What's up with your boy?
And niggas was like fishermen, right? So they'll go out to sea all day, fish, do all that shit, come back home,
smash their wife,
smash that bitch. And that's the beginning. And that's the beginning of the U.S.
Even with there you go. That's how we got schmegma.
And that's it.
That is the birthplace of yeast infection.
Spirit of Massachusetts.
It's the spirit of America.
Oh man. Okay.
Just summarize. We can leave this, or do we have anything else about the trip?
I mean, we could leave it. We could leave it at that, bro. We said everything we had to say. Airbnb.
Oh, you said people were nicer
more
in Boston
accurate.
too, right, Brian?
Oh man, I feel like people way nicer in Mass than here.
That's crazy.
People will fucking go out of their way to say hi to you over there. Over here, fuck you, they don't even fucking look at you. You say hi to somebody, you say what's up, they look at you weird. Hey, fucking weirdo, you trying to rape me? It's like, whoa, dude.
Me? No.
nah. But on some seriousness, yeah, I feel like people are way nicer over there when it comes to like just hanging out day to day. Like I felt like I knew my neighbor more than I know my neighbors here, and all I said was hi to them like a couple times over there in Boston. Over here, I don't even say what's up. Like they don't, like you don't really interact with your neighbors like that.
Yeah, I haven't interacted with my neighbors either.
Remember
I told you the story of the cats. I thought me moving to a house, I'll be happy
Throw
go
a
lucky
blow-
neighbor. Everybody love each other. That ain't how that shit works.
Throw a block party, bro.
I'm gonna just throw. Yo, I'm gonna invite
Everyone to a block party.
Invite my neighbors. Yo, come through.
No one
we
comes.
Got trees. We got lit.
They
we got
cops.
bitches.
They call the cops.
They gonna call the cops on us. First thing, tasing Brian. Quick.
Frank,
They say they got what?
so you have bitches?
Yeah, for y'all, not for me. It's for everybody who's coming through. Y'all got the bitches. You know what I'm saying?
That's like a thing. That's like a thing you could have. Like
3 Bs.
chips.
Y'all know the 3 Bs.
Like that's what it is.
The 3 Bs. Y'all know
The
what it
items
is.
to bring through.
Bitches bottle bad.
Bitch, bad. And when your girl around, it's just bitches, bottle beer.
Huh?
Huh?
Bottled beer and bud. That's
Bottle beer.
Bottles, beer, and bud.
That's it.
That's the 3
And
B's, right?
Brian.
Hey, that's the fourth.
All right. Anything else you guys want to add from your time away?
No, it's summarized. It was just it provided a good perspective for me.
I'm just saying the timestamps on this episode, they're off the rails.
I agree with. I've been already trying to make note in my head. I'm like, fuck.
No, there's no timestamp.
We might have one.
Just letting you know. Don't look at me crazy.
No. Okay. Well, it helped you put. What about you, Brian? Did it help you with any perspective change?
Fuck yeah, bro. Same with Delson. I mean,
like, did that make you guys want to
spend more time with my family
and
for sure?
Have bring your kids?
We're the next generation, and that too, bro. I wanna bring my kids. I want to bring my kids either to Boston or when they come down here. I definitely want to make it a thing where everyone wants to. You know, I want them to hang out with my kids and stuff. I mean, they've met my kids. It's just, you know, they haven't really spent that time with them like that, so they don't really know them like that. So, but
like,
yeah,
you would say your kids probably have more of a relationship with the grandparents on the mother's side than yours. Would you say that?
I mean, as far as my mom, they have a relationship with my mom, but not with my dad as much because my dad lives over there,
right,
in Rhode Island and shit. But yeah, no, definitely, I definitely either want to bring them over there soon, or have them just, you know what I'm saying, when they come through, I want to make sure that we make like a little reunion out of that shit. But yeah, no, it bro, it definitely brings perspective. Like it makes me want to hang out with them more, especially since like I said, we're the next generation. We're the next generation of our family.
Yeah,
we should be closer to each other.
Yeah, bro, and everybody here's on borrowed time, dog.
Mm-hmm.
None of us get time back. We all, unfortunately, the time that we have is always out, and we got to try to figure out as best as possible how to manage that, like
how to use it, how to use that time.
Yeah, how to prioritize what's important for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a job is important in the sense of what life requires, but what's important for Brian? What's important for Frank? What's important to Delson? Like, what fulfills you and makes you happy at the end of the day? And if you feel like, a huge part of that you felt this past from coming back was family, then maybe reconnecting and trying to make that happen should be, a focus more in y'all life, for sure. Especially like you guys said, you guys both have young kids, who I'm sure they would love to meet more family and get closer with another side of the family that, they don't have the opportunity as much.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man. I feel y'all that. I don't even have kids, and I can understand that. Like, I want...
Shit's cool.
Like, nothing, but my actual sister's coming down this week to my house.
Oh, tight.
And I'm really excited, because it's like, I was already on the type of time that I wasn't going to see them till July.
Nephew, niece, what
Right?
is it? Nephew.
He's a boy.
That's what's up.
And I'm gonna meet my nephew, and not like I said in my head, I was already like, damn, I couldn't. I felt bad because I wasn't going over there to see her. Granted, there's a certain circumstances why I couldn't go, but I felt bad because we were trying to do this for so long, and then I couldn't, and then I was like, all right, well, I'll come in July. But in my head, it was like, fuck, I hope I'm not to say I'm gonna die. I just hope nothing happens from here to July. That everyone's smooth, that I can go see her.
Yeah, yeah.
And then now that I know that they're gonna come down this week, like that makes me happy. Like it cuts the time out. Like I get to spend actual time with my mom's coming. I haven't seen my mom since 2021, bro.
Jesus,
that's a long time not seeing my mother. That's the longest I've been without seeing my mom. So, yeah, family's a lot. Intermediate. I think it's just people who you care about in general. Just people who are important to you, who help you throughout your life. Whether that's just bring a smile to your face, make you laugh, make you forget about the shit day you have for the hour that you guys speak, whatever it is. Those type of people we definitely need to spend more time with and create more memories. So yeah, I'm with you guys. I don't even need to go with you to Boston to definitely understand how you guys feel about the family thing, because I'm on that type of tip too.
And I just fuck with the fact that my family be on the same type of time as us.
Yeah, they lit with y'all. They're not like no loser like.
Everything moved in one, like everybody synced in the same like direction. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you'll have like that one, like, yo, we should all do this. Like, let's be the, I don't want to say disrespectfully, but let's be the churchgoer. Or like, oh, I don't do that. I don't do this. I don't do that. I'm vegan. I'm this. I'm that. Like everybody like had the same views. If we were all vegans or we're all churchgoers, that would have been cool. But like,
yeah,
we were all on the same type of time.
And
it's like us not being around each other and having those like things just move so smoothly like that was refreshing, because like a lot of times you'll have family member, everybody moving their own direction. Everything went symbiotically. I think that's the word. I don't know.
Everyone got along. No one fucking argued. No one said shit.
That's awesome, man.
Everyone got along and everyone was happy.
That's a great thing. Being one, you guys are all together for the first time. So it could have easily been a thing of like
weird.
All these opinions trying to go in different directions, and it wasn't even that. It was just a smooth transition from the surprise to going out together. Mm-hmm. That's awesome, man.
Going out together is right.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was cool.
Yeah, man.
We just spent like an hour talking about what we.
Yeah.
We're at an hour and 7.
Hour and 7.
Yeah.
Good job.
Total.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have any quick hits, guys.
You don't have any quick hits? Oh, well, I assume so.
I do have topics, but I don't know if I should bring out a topic, because if we bring out a topic, it might be another hour.
Well, maybe. Do you have any of the topics that are quicker?
Quick topic?
Well, maybe this topic could be the quick topic. Fuck it.
Bring it up, brother.
Bring it up?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So, because, we had brought it up originally at your house, and I had to stop my girl from saying it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I told Delson, actually, you weren't even here yet. Good. Great. This actually makes the conversation fun. So, Brian, did you see the video? Actually, should I preface it like that? How about I preface it like this? Brian.
There was a video.
Listen. I get me and Alexis tickets to go see Usher.
Ooh.
All right?
Okay.
I get tickets. I know she loves Usher.
Not random. She does?
No, but this is hypothetical.
Okay.
We know she loves Taylor Swift.
Okay.
So, big fan of Usher. I know that's my girl's favorite artist. Boom, bam, bing, right? Buy the ticket. We go to the show together, right?
Yes.
We go to the show together. Usher has a point in his show where he picks a fan out of the crowd.
Oh, hell no.
And when he picks a fan out of the crowd,
picture girl.
He picks a girl to come on there, and he performs either a song to her, sings to her, or dances with her, whatever the case may be, right?
Oh, hell no.
My girl gets called up. She gets chosen out the crowd, right?
Yikes.
What do you do? If you're me, what are you expecting in that moment?
Immediately go to the car and be out.
Like both of y'all?
No, I'm just kidding.
No. So does the act happen first? Because you didn't preface that. Whatever happens
does not. This is the act that's happening.
Well, I'm gonna watch what's happening on that
stage. Your girl
just
got called up.
She's on her way up.
She looks super excited. You look at your girl. What do you expect to happen next?
Oh, what do I? If I look at my girl, depending on how I look at my girl, she should probably make a decision. Am I gonna refuse or am I gonna accept this invitation?
Okay.
And because
what would you like her to do?
What would I like her to do?
Yes.
Not go on stage. That'd be my first choice.
Okay, you don't want her to go on stage.
I'm not saying that I'm gonna have a problem with it, but yes, I probably would enjoy her not going on stage more than her going on stage.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't care, but at the same time, I would rather her not.
Okay. What about you, D?
Like, if she goes on there, cool. Not really.
It depends. It depends on what it is, right?
I just told you what Usher about to do to her. He about to talk to her.
He about to grind on her.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, okay. Nah, if you don't stay your stupid ass down,
shit that sounds.
I'm gonna give her the if you don't sit your ass down, look.
Okay.
And if she don't respond to that,
yeah.
Then when she comes back to my seat, I will not be in my seat.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Okay. So I like that perspective. Now, this actually happened at a Chris Brown show. Chris Brown called the guy's girl up. The girl went up, got the lap dance and everything from Chris Brown. Got off stage. Her boyfriend was gone with the whip. Text her, yo, we done.
Yo.
Didn't hit her back.
Fine.
The conversation was like, who's in the wrong here? The girl?
Why would the
mind
guy?
you, or the guy? Remember, you bought her that ticket. You brought her to those front row seats. You brought her to a position to her favorite artist of all time to possibly pick her out the crowd.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, that's saying that some people are blaming the guy in general. Like, yo, if you brought her there, you got to eat that and just rock with it.
No, Nigun, you brought her there. You got to eat that and rock with it because I know for a fact that if it was the other way around, it wouldn't be eat that and rock with it. It wouldn't. It wouldn't be, oh, eat that and rock with it.
You're saying, like, let's say, for example, your girl brings you to...
You at the
Rihanna show. Rihanna
yeah, where she actually does the same thing.
Right.
She fucking grinds on, or Nicki Minaj or whatever, whoever does it now. But that like it wouldn't rock like that. Like my girl ain't fucking cheering me on the stage. Like she would probably be out too.
You think so?
Yes, bro.
Okay. Because the argument is they're trying to say the guy who broke up with his girl is a super insecure person.
Yes, but so what?
Because he initially brought his girl there for that show. You bought her the tickets, but yet when you know what the performance comes with Chris Brown, it happens to you, and then you're upset about it.
Yes. Let me ask you a question, and then this is the perspective that I have that like encompasses a little bit smaller, like on a because that shit never really happens. Like this story's specific, and it's really like an oddball chance for it to happen, right?
Right.
So the way I look at it is like, if they want to blame him for bringing, right? This is gonna sound fucked up, but just rock with me.
This is why I love our show.
Imagine this. So they're trying to blame him for buying the tickets for the girl.
Yep.
Right. And bringing her to the concert.
Yep.
And allowing her to be in the front row.
Correct.
That's what she's being blamed for. 3 things.
Putting her in that position, right?
So buying the tickets, putting her in that position.
Right.
Okay. Vice versa. Let's say this girl brings her friends around, right? And they dressed scandalously.
Uh-huh.
And they shoot their shot at him.
Uh-huh.
At her boyfriend.
And he fucks him.
Well, you should never brought him around her girlfriends, huh?
How is extreme?
How is it different?
You should never brought her around your girlfriends because you should have known. It's your fault now.
This
you
is
bitch.
the difference. And
how is it different?
You know what's crazy is like I'm actually.
How is it
what's crazy?
different?
I'm actually on your side in the real argument, but I'm trying to just add.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Because the argument is this is a show. Chris Brown does this at every single show. He does it to every one fan every single show. Like you said, it is a rare occasion, and it is super rare for him to pick your chick, right? But if you bring him there, if you pay for that to happen, in a sense, like give him the opportunity, I can see how
Chris Brown have a gun.
I don't think I'm even buying you that. If I'm gonna do it, I don't think I'm gonna go with you. Like I think if I'm buying you a Chris Brown ticket, you gonna go. I'm not going because if that shit happens and I ruin that moment because it's an experience, whatever it is, I'm gonna feel like an asshole. But then I'm gonna create a real problem because then I'm gonna think you're not a down bitch for me. You see what I'm saying?
Oh hell no.
I'm gonna think you not really down for me because I'm like, yo.
So
This was the argument. Let me just get to my shit. So Alexis was essentially saying like, I was like, yo, I'm on homeboy side. Like, I would have broke up with you too.
Oh,
She's like,
yeah.
that's fucked up. Why would you break up with me for a show, for bringing me to a show, my favorite artist, and he just chose me to for a part of the performance? I'm like, because to me, you getting picked out of a crowd next to me by a fucking dude who I know before you probably met me had preconceived notions of probably fucking like. Obviously, you're not gonna fuck them. It's a rare occasion, but we were young. We used to think of women and sexual celebrities and every guy,
Everyone
girl,
has done that.
they sexualize
We
the
still do
celebrities,
it.
their favorite celebrities as a youngin'. Everyone did that shit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, in my head, if Chris Brown's been your all-time favorite for all this time, there's been a point in your life that you thought about homie smashing you. So for me, that probably still living there and you going up there jolly and shit like that and leaving me here to wait for you to come back.
Oh, no.
That's crazy.
I'm not letting
to me.
anyone... I'm just saying, based off of there's a simple fact that she is screaming at the top of her lungs, excited to go get a lap dance by somebody, that angers the fuck out of me just thinking about it.
Okay.
Screaming and yelling at the top of her lungs, saying, yes, I'm going to go after I paid for you to get here, bitch.
This
Are
is
you crazy? You know how much these tickets cost?
I can give you the girl's perspective when you're ready.
The way I look at it, though, is like at the end of the day, when everything, all the crowd is shut off and everything, like there's no performance, it's still a dude on stage.
Yeah.
And then your girl being excited to go get the lap dance by dude, right?
Right.
And then you sitting there, because the problem is that you sitting there.
Watching it happen.
Watching it.
That's the
hell
problem.
no.
And it's like a respect thing.
And everyone's screaming at the top of their lungs, oh, yo, you pussy. Might as well.
Your bitch gonna get fucked by Chris Brown. He's definitely hearing that. No doubt.
And then at that point she gets fucked by him. Oh, you tight, nigga. Should have never brought her to the Chris Brown concert.
I'm still trying to figure out how my example doesn't fit. To me,
Exactly.
that makes
That's a
perfect sense.
fact. It's a fact.
No, because this is why. The girl, now this is Alexis' point of view. She's like, what's the difference of you guys going to the strip club? Except now you with random bitches you're paying for random bitches to grind on you. She's like, at least for me, you brought me to someone who's not really touching me naked, and it's an actual part of a performance, and it's my favorite artist. You guys are going to random women, paying them to grope you and grind on you. So why is that?
I am not.
Why is that
difference?
Why is that okay? And why is it a problem for the other thing?
One major difference.
Yeah.
Because it's a performance, right? Imagine this. Let's say the strip club. The only time it's the same is if your girl is sitting in the crowd while a stripper puts you on stage and dances on you on stage while everybody else watches. That's the only way it's the same.
Nah, because girls come up to you all the time.
No. Because the biggest issue to me with the Chris Brown thing is the fact that you're sitting there watching while this whole crowd is rallying around this girl that's getting danced on, which is your girl.
Yeah. So
the only way it's the same is if they grab you, your girl is sitting there, and she has to watch you get danced on by a stripper
and then
on
I'm just
stage
like this.
in front of everybody. So where everybody else is cheering. That's the only way it's the same. Otherwise, it's nowhere near the same.
That's my argument too. It's like,
fuck out of here. You going
for me it's
Olay.
I don't have a problem with I think that's where I'm at. I don't have a problem with if you got chosen and you go out there. Like, I might be a little tight, but how can I be tight? It's like, it's a part of the show, and that's fucking Chris Brown, dog. Like, it's Chris Brown.
No.
Like, at the end
tight.
No, of course I'm gonna be a little jealous or a little mad, of course. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's a part of the show. And that's why I finished telling Delson, like, I don't mind it. I'm just not going. I'm not gonna go. I don't want to know. I better not see that shit on video. I don't want to.
Oh no.
Don't care about none of that.
And no. I can't have that. I can't have that, bro. Because even if she goes by herself, I hear one Chris Brown song and I look at her extra hype. Nigga, she all there extra hype and shit.
Soon as you hear, I'm gonna take you down. He was
Yo,
like,
oh, hell
he talking
no.
about you, huh, bitch?
Yo.
He talking about you. He made that song in 2007. Nah, that shit about you.
Yo, that's a fact. That's about you. Fuck out of here.
And then, so let's address the insecure part. They're saying that he's insecure because he
They're
broke up.
saying
little
the
bit
guy,
true.
the boyfriend is
A little bit.
insecure because of the fact that he paid for the tickets, brought her there, knowing that's her favorite artist. She just happened to be chose. It's not like she really cheated on him or anything. I think is what you said. It was the more so the embarrassment part of like, my shorty really just went up there while I'm standing next to her. And that's where I'm at
He
with
a king, bro.
It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, I respect that, king.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I
Like,
respect
protect
it.
your fucking heart, dog.
Yeah, man.
Like,
fuck that shit.
But yeah, for me, it's just like, again, I wouldn't mind it happening as long as I'm not there and she's respectful of me. Like, if she do some shit where she grab the man Janka in the middle of the
She def doing that. When is she gonna get another chance to touch Chris Brown's dick?
Janker.
If she does, okay, if she does that, it's over easily, bro. But I'm saying, like, I think
I'm
would
assuming
like to
that's
think-
happening though.
I would like
She's-
to think my girl is
Oh, hell
so
no.
down and respects me
Hell.
to the point that she'll.
She is
not do
already
that.
on the stage.
So you think she
Get
grabbing-
in the, if you already
She
on the
grabbing
stage,
dick.
grab that shit. You better grab that shit because we over.
You might as well. You might as well
You
go
might
out.
as well go out swinging.
You better.
You better grab that shit.
Going out swinging is
I mean, you can definitely say that he's a little insecure.
Yeah.
But
me too.
I think
I don't
if it
think
would
I
have
will
been
break
me,
up with my girl. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm breaking up with you, but we gonna have problems when we get home.
but what the reality is to me is like it depends because he could have been so tight based on the fact that he got embarrassed in front of like in a public platform
Right.
like that,
and she cheated before.
or could have been.
We just adding shit now.
You don't know.
There's
She sucked
parts that we
5
don't
dicks.
know, but let's go by based on what we know, Brian.
Sorry.
Thanks for adding another wrinkle for
My
no
bad.
reason.
You know I had to.
And he lived in a single mom house.
At least we all
You
know.
don't know his dad.
At least we all know us three here are not buying our girls no tickets. to
Hell no, she ain't going to the
Dude,
fucking Chris
This
Brown.
motherfucker-
We not buying no Chris Brown.
I would've said
concert
that-
tickets here.
I bet you money I know what Chanti will say. It's Chris Brown, Brian.
Yeah.
It's Chris Brown. I'm grabbing his dick. And I'm just like, no, you're not going to the show.
Yo, my girl told me she grabbing another man's dick. It's over. I don't care what you say.
The
Outta
embarrassment-
here.
The embarrassment is what I think led
Yeah,
to his
nah,
actions.
for sure.
Like he had do you think he's gonna sit there and do that?
Nigga, music playing all loud.
Yo,
Nigga got
my
the
son-
nigga
yo,
got the thing on
but
right here.
nah.
You can hear him breathing and shit all hard on your girl.
This is how I know he was tight. He
God
left
damn.
her with
No way home.
no way home.
Yeah,
Shorty
Uber
said,
bitch.
Bow,
Oh,
bing,
go
bam,
get
bing,
Chris Brown
bam,
and take you home.
bing,
That's a
bing.
real
Chris
nigga.
Brown got a
That's
big ass van. Chris Brown got a big ass van, bitch.
That's some real hater shit. Chris Brown got all that money, right, bitch? Go ahead and get with him. I'm gonna take my shit home.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. I seen. I was in Tampa the same weekend he was in Tampa.
Yeah.
And we saw
Oh, yeah,
Chris
you
Brown's
did tell me.
van, and we saw Chris Brown's tour bus. Chanti was like, "Is that him? Is that him?" She got so hyped so quick, bro.
That got you a little tight, right?
Oh nah, nigga. She ain't going to see no Chris Brown.
Facts.
Fuck that.
Yeah, my girl not gonna see no Chris Brown either.
Fuck that. Rihanna.
And if she do go see Chris Brown, she only buying nosebleeds because he ain't picking her out there.
Oh, imagine you up there, seat
spotlight.
1730, all the way at the tippity top.
She's not even
Come on
she's not even at the
down.
seat. She in the bathroom. She's like, "We'll wait for you to get back."
Miss Clifton, we're waiting for you. God damn.
No, last. They know my girl's last name is crazy.
Yeah.
They give her a parachute to parachute down.
Oh shit! You fuck. Nah, at
Yo,
this point, at this
parachuting
point.
down to Chris Brown to give you a flat
this
chance.
Then it would take you
she
down playing. It's
She
over.
parachuted to
It
the.
would take you down playing as the boyfriend.
Take
You gotta,
you down.
you gotta take a break from like dating for a year.
A year, nigga? I'm on the
scarred
other,
for
I'm on the
life.
other side now.
Yeah. He said he going to the other side. Look at bro.
Probably just got that joke like 10
got
minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so where do we fall on this, guys? As all three gentlemen are here, we're all in agreement with our buddy who left because
bro.
we think, you know what? Don't embarrass us.
They
like
did
that.
him dirty, bro.
It's not the part that you chose to go be a part of the performance. It's the fact that you chose it right next to me, knowing that there's a bunch of people in here looking.
You shouldn't have even raised your hand when he said, "Who want to come on stage?" Don't raise your fucking hand. That's
and Loki, there's real women out there. Not saying that you're
it.
fake for doing it, but there's women out there who will stand by them that don't play that.
Mhm.
Like they won't do that out of respect
you
for their
fake.
man. Like
Nah,
on
you
some-
fake for doing it. Fuck that.
Yeah. You a fake ass bitch.
Yeah.
Fake ass hoe.
What you think? What you think he would have did if he puts his music on shuffle and take you down, games on the whip
Where
on the way home?
on the way home?
On the way, we not listening
'Cause
to
the
Chris Brown
algorithm-
on the
No,
way
he
home.
pressed shuffle on his playlist.
Oh,
and that shit
Because
just
the
comes up.
algorithms, because his phone heard it. His phone heard the Chris Brown, or like knew that he was going to the Chris Brown concert, and boom, he got that shit is in his algos.
I'm going into other traffic. Man.
Oh shit! I'm gonna take myself down.
You're gonna go to other traffic. Every time you hear "take you down," it's just gonna give you bad nightmares. Like my girl's a hoe.
Shit, yo, it's getting crazy now.
That's funny.
Okay, I'm just happy you guys. Yeah, I was really worried that y'all wouldn't see my perspective on this. But Alexis really fought me on that with the stripper thing, man. And I just try to tell her, like, yo, for us, we don't connect to these strippers. We're not here automatically thinking okay. I also said this. She's like, yes, you guys do sexualize strippers. You picked you picked the pretty ones over the ugly ones, right?
Hey, come on.
I'm like, come on. Just because a girl, okay, to me, attraction doesn't necessarily make it, I want to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're pretty doesn't offer. He's shooting all my fucking defense down. And she gonna listen.
It's just
to this shit.
one little sound.
She's just gonna listen.
That's it.
But
I know what you mean.
I don't correlate being pretty and beautiful with I want to automatically have sex with you. Okay? I maybe when I was like 12 or 13, sure. But like now, I'm not where like, yo, my fucking Jimmy jumps one when I see a woman, you know, that looks good. Like that doesn't happen, or
that don't happen.
No, but that's
I'm
her. That's how she thinks, bro. That's what she was thinking. She's saying that we picked the pretty strippers to dance on us because those are the ones we would most likely fuck. And I'm like, that's not how I think. There's possibly people who think that way. I don't though. She may be bad as fuck, whatever. Dance on me, but I'm not off rip thinking, yo, I gotta take Shorty and fuck her brains out upstairs. Like that's I go to the strip club with I'm sitting next to a bunch of other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like if I caught the Hardy next to my man's, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
That's the part that don't let me do that because that reminds me that I'm here for fun with my homies.
With the guys.
And we here just throwing money, having a good time listening to music, seeing some ass shake. But nobody here on some predatory trying to fuck shit. And that's how she thinks we go to the strip club, guys.
Wow.
Just letting you know how my girl thinks of us when we go.
That's fine.
And you know for damn sure they be going to the fucking concert hoping, wishing they're the ones that get picked. Wishing
they're the ones that get to get picked,
he
right?
got me the front seat. Oh, he def picking me. That's what they be saying.
My girl say that as we go on our
concert.
concert.
He def picking me.
We going right back to the whip. I'm picking your ass right up. We going home.
We going home.
Take you down. Now I'm gonna listen to that song different. I'm gonna go talk to Alexis. I guess.
Yo, you tell your Alexis down for no reason. She didn't do nothing, bro.
All right. Well, I don't have anything else, guys. Like I said, I did put quick hits out, but I think we did a good amount of time for cast back after.
About 90 minutes almost.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to add?
No, I just want to say if you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for listening. Tell your friends, share on your social media platforms if you can.
Yes.
Give us feedback if you can. So subscribe, rate, review. Follow us on or subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yep.
Two Sides Podcast is our handle. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have anything else for these.
I do not. I want to say thank you just like you, bro.
Yeah.
And we'll be back next week with another one. And
Another
until
one.
next time, everyone.
Stay classy, PBD.
Hey,
Peabody Mass.
shout out to Peabody.